Lofted delivery that was straight onto the pads. Question asked. Umpire clearly not interested. Onto the pads again, and it's the same result. I think it's somewhere, with the pitching, the issue. Pulled away with power, and it will still find the fielder at deep mid wicket. And that concludes another excellent over by Monica. Just 2 given of it. 8 overs done. Arunachal Pradesh at 33 for 2. Chianchike Sangma comes into the attack for the 9th. Tapped for a dot. Pull, swept away along the ground. It will race away for 4 runs. A very good shot this by Takamar. Swept along the ground towards the onside, making no mistake, and it races away towards the deep backward square leg region for 4 runs. Lofted, straight back to the bowler. Good comeback by Chianchike Sangma. Defended. Arunachal Pradesh need a few big overs. They will have to aim to put up a big total on the board. Last ball of the over, shimmy down the track, will be played along the ground for just a single. So the 9th over concludes. It's 38 for 2. For Arunachal Pradesh, if we're coming back to the discussion, it's Monica who's been brought back for a second over. So for Arunachal Pradesh, they need a few big overs where they are, scoring at least 10 to 15 runs. Lofted full toss, played along the ground to the fielder. Onto the path, gone! Oh my, that was a wonderful piece of delivery by Monica. That was wonderfully done. The batter getting no idea of where the delivery was heading. A lofted delivery, it seemed that it would be a plumb LBW, but it goes on to bounce and clip the bails. We'll take a look at that replay. Straight onto the leg stump. An absolute peach. And Arunachal Pradesh are 3 down with 40. The Camrenio having to walk back. We'll take a look at that replay again. And drinks break being called. Batting scorecard of Arunachal Pradesh. Well, it's still now Nabam Yakar, the skipper herself, staying not out. And the bowling scorecard for Meghalaya. Neelam, Sara and Monica with a wicket apiece. And the batting worm for Arunachal Pradesh, till now 3 wickets that they have lost. Nothing much to say about their scoring rate. The column graph is self-explanatory. If we try and break down, see 9.3 is technically the 10th over. So if we go by this calculation that Arunachal are growing at somewhere 4 runs per over, then the maximum they can reach up to is an 80 plus, and they will definitely want to do something much better than that. Though we saw yesterday how even when a team had posted 70 for 7, the target was a 71, and the run chase, the batting side did not find it very easy. Even they had to fight tooth and nail till the last ball. Last ball of the over, tap down, a dot to finish, and Monica finishes a second over brilliantly. Halfway through, 10 overs done, Arunachal are 40 for 3. And we'll take a look at the 3 wickets that fell. All 3 of them, would you believe it? All 3 of them have been clean bowls, except for this LBW. And then this one by Monica before the drinks break. The lines and lengths are being read wonderfully by the bowlers of Meghalaya. 3 wickets down, Arunachal Pradesh. And suddenly the batting lineup of Arunachal Pradesh seems quite shaky. And just to let everybody know, those who have joined at the halfway mark, it's day 2 of the NECDC Under 23 Women's Interstate Tournament 2026. Match number 1 of the day being played between Arunachal Pradesh and Meghalaya. And I'm your commentator, your voice, Damini Basu on the mic. Shimmy down the track, that's in the air, straight to the fielder, no, over the fielder's head, few bounces, it will race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs towards the sweeper cover region. That was a very good shot by the batter, Nabam. Lofted along the ground to find the fielder. Good comeback by Chianchi. Shimmy down the track, this time on the onside, flicked along the ground to find the fielder. Will be just a single. Last ball of the over will finish with a dot. 11 overs done. Arunachal are 45 for 3. Monica with her third over. It seems very unlikely that Arunachal Pradesh will be able to even, breach the 80 mark. Oh, that'd be the fielders, but there's protection. Lofted, slight dance on the track, and on the onside it will be for just a dot. To all our viewers, you do not want to miss out on live action of this tournament, and for that you will just have to tune in to Sikkim Cricket Association's YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any of the latest and live updates. And always please press the like button. Oh, that was a lofted delivery. Wanted to go front, but it still reaps a reward for Arunachal Pradesh as it head towards fine third man for 4 runs. A very lofted delivery, and the deflection worked wonders for Arunachal as it is a boundary, and the 50 runs are up on the board for Arunachal Pradesh in 11.5 overs. Last ball of the over, gently tapped for a dot. 12 overs done, it's 50 for 3. Chianchi Sama with her third over. Slapped on the ground. Very good fielding by the fielder at cover. Shimmy down the track, that's in the air, fielder beneath, no. Will just land short of the fielder, few bounces. Swing and a miss. And Chianchi is flabbergasted how it did not go on to clip the bails. But that was brilliant bowling by her. Forcing the batter to offer the shot wide outside the off stump. Shimmy down the track, played with power towards deep mid-on. Fielder will get to it. And a run-out opportunity gone begging. And gone! Oh my! The batter making a complete miss of this particular reading. She thought she would swing and get a big shot, but ended up missing, and as the saying goes, you miss, I hit. Chianchi complete bullseye mode. Straight on click the bails of the leg stump. Let's take a look at that replay. That was straight onto the stumps. The bowler making no mistake and the batter making a hash of affairs. 13 overs done. Arunachal are 4 down, 53. And a change in bowling, a new bowler into the attack will be Indaria Kaur Kharwa Niang. Pulled away along the ground, will find the fielder. And Arunachal Pradesh continuing with their crawling scoring. Full length delivery. That was a shot offered with power, didn't quite get the connection. Cut away on the offside. Very good fielding by the fielder at cover point. And these are the efforts that are bearing fruit for Meghalaya. Full toss. Wanted to go for the big one, didn't quite get the connection. And this over being dealt in singles by Indaria Kaur. That just goes past the wicketkeeper. They'll get a single for this, and that will be a wide. Will have to be bowled again. Last ball of the over, very lofted delivery, and it's been pulled away with power. Will race away to the boundary ropes, straight towards the deep backward square leg region for 4 runs. What a way to finish the over by Nabam. That was very lofted, and Nabam making no mistake to clear it away. 14 done, it's 64 for 4. Full toss, pulled away along the ground. It's Chianchike Sangma coming in for her final over of her quota. That's high up in the air. Has it traveled the distance? No, it will find the fielder. A very good catch taken. That was wonderfully taken by the fielder stationed at deep mid-on. And it's Navam who has to walk back. And half the battalion of Arunachal Pradesh is back to the pavilion. We'll take a look at that replay. Shimmy down the track, high in the air, and no trouble at all for the fielder. At deep mid-on to take a very good catch. Arunachal Pradesh 65 for 5, and what a view, an absolute heaven on earth sight this is. The Sikkim state in front of you. What a beauty. We'll take a look at that replay again. High in the air and straight to the fielder. Very good catch taken. That's again in the air, and it's two back-to-back wickets. And two similar results. Chianchi K Sangma is on a roll in this over. It's 2 wickets that Arunachal Pradesh lose. Take a look at that. The lofted delivery. Again, the same mistimed shot in the air. And the fielder this time stationed at extra cover, taking a very good catch. And Arunachal Pradesh are 6 down with 65 on the board. Meghalaya on a roll. Kino Nanong having to walk back without troubling the scorers. And in very quick time, Sering, the new batter, out. Last ball of the over finishes with a dot. What an over. A 3 for Chianchi K Sangma. 15 done. Arunachal Pradesh is 65 for 6. We'll take a look at that dismissal again. The 6th wicket falling. Fielder at extra cover, making no mistake. The batting scorecard for Arunachal Pradesh, well, except for Nabam Yakar, none of the batters putting up a show. And the bowling scorecard, well, it's Chianchi K Sangma standing out with a 3 for, and Neelam Sara Monica with a wicket apiece. And a change in bowling, will have Jayashree Singh coming into the attack for the first time. cut away. Straight to the fielder, run out chance. That was close. And what a view this ground has. It's stationed among the hills. Full end delivery. Played on the offside for a dot. And heaven and earth view this Sikkim cricket ground where you are watching the NECDC Under 23 Women's Interstate Tournament. Away over the fielder's head. It will now race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. So a boundary again coming up for Arunachal Pradesh. That was come very well timed and sent towards deep backward point for 4 runs. Swing and a miss. Better come back by Jayashree. That will be a wide, will have to be bowled again and they'll take a single. So some extra runs here. That will have to be bowled again. Last ball of the over, swing and a miss, and that will conclude the 16th. It's 72 for 6. Change in bowling, new bowler into the attack, Abizar Kharsiem. On to the pads, question asked. Umpire clearly not interested and even the batters won't go for the single. pitching might be an issue here. On the onside, and it races away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs, and it's NR with her second boundary. Slide dancing down the track. Good fielding effort. Will be just a single. Beats the fielders. On the onside, they'll take a quick single. That's in the air, and just falling short of the fielder. One bounce over to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. That was very well timed by NR, who has a 3rd boundary in the innings. That was so well struck towards deep forward leg. Swing and a miss, and that concludes the 17th. Arunachal Pradesh are 83 for 6. Saradi Karbani being brought into the attack for a 3rd and final over. Probably she was reserved for these moments. Slapped along the ground, straight to the fielder. sliced to the fielder for a single. Well, in good time, because of those few boundaries, Arunachal Pradesh have breached the 80 mark. They would now definitely be wanting to breach the 100-run mark, because that will ensure they have put up a good total on the board. Oh, just go close to the stumps. Beats the wicketkeeper, and that's a gift. The 4 runs. An absolute gift to Arunachal Pradesh. It's been given a bye. Step out, and the batter aiming to go for the big shot didn't get the connection. It's been given a wide. Well, that was such a perfect split the batter did, thus helping her from a run out chance. Step out, cut on the offside to the fielder at point. Yes, the dive saved. 18 overs done. Arunachal are 91 for 6. The last 2 overs remaining. Pulled away. Oh, misfield. That should have been fielded, and it's a gift to Arunachal Pradesh. 4 runs. And Darya Kaur Kharwaniang will rightly be disappointed, because that was fielded but a misfield completely. We'll take a look at that. Lofted delivery, full toss. It was pulled away, and a gift to Arunachal Pradesh. Full end delivery along the ground. So Arunachal can now probably try and reach the 100-run mark. That will give them a psychological impetus during the run chase. "19 done, Arunachal Pradesh are 97 for 6, the last over remaining." The batting scorecard for Arunachal Pradesh. And the bowling scorecard for Meghalaya. Chiangchi still sitting pretty with that 3 for. These are the column graphs that define the last over being handed over to Monica, the death over bowling. Second ball, till now Monica doing a good job. A run out opportunity won't be affected. The batter is safe, it seems. Is it? Oh no, the batter is gone, I think. Let's take a look at that replay. Yes, it's gone. The run out has been affected in the non-striker end. And Arunachal Pradesh are 7 down. And the death over. That is very well presence of mind. 7 down, Arunachal Pradesh, and Monica was probably reserved for this particular moment. Full end delivery along the ground. A dot. This is excellent death bowling by Monica. Oh, swing and a miss. Half-hearted appeal. Won't be persisted with. The batter wanted to go for the big one. It's been reviewed. We await the final call on this. স্পাইক্স কোথায়? get everybody a quick update on what exactly is happening. Well, the first innings has concluded. Arunachal Pradesh finishing 99 for 7 in their 20 overs. They didn't quite officially, technically, were not able to breach the 100-run mark. So the target is an exact 100 that Meghalaya will have to try and chase down in their 20 overs. Here's first ball, and it starts off with an outswinger outside the off stump. It's Monica who's been sent out, left-handed bat to open for Meghalaya. Oh, in fact, it's both the Monicas who's been sent out. That's an interesting combo. Wide outside the off stump. On the onside will be a single. So it's both the Monicas of Meghalaya coming out. And the opening bowler is T-20. Excellent bowling this. Little step out, and that was a close one. Techi also experimenting with the lines and lengths of this particular pitch. It seems the batter is safe. It's been gone for a review. Yes, the batter is safe. That'll be a dead ball. Cut away of the outside. It will race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. So the boundary coming in quick time. Early on by the other Monica. So runs coming in quick. When the target is 100, you have that mindset to speed things up. End of the first, Meghalaya are 5 for no loss. A change in bowling. New bowler into the attack is Navam Yakar. And she started off with a full length delivery straight onto the pads that was swept away by Monica L. 94 needed in 113. So there is not too much of run rate pressure. On Meghalaya. Onto the pads to find the fielder. Nabam Yakar brought into the attack for the first time. That's high up in the air. Does it travel the distance? It does! And there's a wicket falling. The first breakthrough early on. And it's among the two Monicas, it's Monica L who has been dismissed. And early on inside, Arunachal Pradesh have a breakthrough. A completely mistimed shot, perhaps even the batter knew that. And no trouble at all for the fielder to take a very good catch. Monica L having to walk back. Arunachal Pradesh know it very well that the only way they will be able to seal victory or at least make something out of this match is by taking wickets on a consistent basis. Wickets is the key for them. Good fielding, straight to the fielder. The new batter into the attack is Ankita to join Monica. Oh, this is good field placement and good fielding. So Arunachal also realized that excellent fielding and excellent bowling is the key for them. They will have to keep on doing that on a consistent basis. Last ball of the over, swing and a miss, a dot to finish. An excellent over this by Nabam Yakar. 2 overs done. Meghalaya 6 for 1. And that's the first wicket that fell. Nabam Yakar providing the first breakthrough, giving away just a single run in this over. Question asked, umpire clearly not interested. That was trying to be sweep it towards the onside region, didn't quite get the connection. Slide outside the off stump, and it was tried to be pulled away with power over the fielder's head, will race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. The shot coming in well, in good time now from the other Monica. দরজাটা বন্ধ রাখবেন প্লিজ দরজা sliced along the ground, fielder present. Swing and a miss, just going past the outside edge of the willow. 3 overs done. Meghalaya are 10 for 1. 90 needed more in 102 deliveries. Nabamyakar brought back into the attack for her second over. She was sensational with her opening spell. That was a full-length delivery. Just slightly it was cut towards the offside, but there's a fielder stationed. Now Meghalaya are, comparatively, even though they have lost a wicket, are very well placed. There's no trouble with that. Lofted, that will be a wide, beats the wicket keeper. It will race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. So this is something that Arunachal Pradesh did not want at this point of time, because they realize that it's just 100 that needs to be chased, and there, if these are the kind of extras plus boundaries that are coming in for the batting side, it's only going to be a mere gift, just gift wraps to them. So an extra delivery and extra 5 runs. Meghalaya will be wanting more of these. The equation now comes down to 85 of 99. And this happens when you are going for those outswingers a lot too much. That's cut away. Very good fielding by the fielder at point. And a run out. Has the run out been affected? Yes, there's the confirmation. And guess what? It's all happening. It is all happening. We were just talking about a gift to Meghalaya. Well, Arunachal Pradesh have chipped back with a wicket. And guess what? Every time Nabamyakar comes into bowl, it's all happening. Nabamyakar is an absolute magician with the bowling. Every time she's coming in, and some way or the other, either it's she who's getting the wickets, or she's creating situations where her team will be able to get wickets. And Suruti will be the new batter coming in to join Monica. Meghalaya in very quick time have lost 2 wickets. And they need to be very careful that, of course, it's not too many runs that need to be scored, but still they cannot afford complacency. Last ball of the over. A dot to finish another excellent over this by Nabamyakar. 4 overs done. Meghalaya are 15 for 2. Techichinam is the new bowler Techi Jinam brought back into the attack for her third over. And even the bowlers of Arunachal Pradesh are doing a splendid job. This is pretty much a replication of what we saw from yesterday's match, where the first match was a very low scoring thriller, and even in the run chase, the bowling side knew that they hadn't put too many runs on the board, and still they were not giving in so easily. Straight onto the pads, little shimmy down the track, was in the air for a very brief amount of time, didn't quite get any proper connection, hence no proper impact on that shot. Now Monica of Meghalaya has a big responsibility on her shoulders to try and spend as much quality time as possible at the crease and get those runs. Now, maintaining the scoring rate is not that much of a trouble for Meghalaya. Still wrong, that's in the air! And that will not be an opportunity, will land safely in the no man's land region. And till now, would you believe it, not a single run has been conceded by Techi Jinam. She's doing a sensational job. And this is exactly the kind of intent a bowling side needs to keep on showing. Swing and a miss, and our opportunity, and this was excellent presence of mind and match awareness by the wicketkeeper from behind the stumps, and it has been reviewed. Well, there's the final confirmation. It's not out. Last ball of the over, lofted in the air. Does it travel the distance? It does. So the first maximum of this match from both the innings comes from Monica of Meghalaya. That was so wonderfully played by her. We'll take a look at that replay. Lofted shot straight up towards the sweeper cover region for 6 runs. No trouble at all. And these are the shots that will only propel Meghalaya closer to victory. End of the 5 overs, it's 21 for 2. Need another 79 in 90 deliveries. Change in bowling. The new batter into the attack is Dayum Poppy. Starts off with an absolute beauty, just kissing past the outside edge of the willow of Suruthi. That's in the air, over the fielder's head, and will race away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. And it's Monica who's trying her best to get the shots, and she is succeeding very well. 74 needed in 87. Meghalaya know that she is the woman who will have to stand till the end, spend quality time at the crease. Better come back, while Arunachal Pradesh know that she is the prized wicket between them and that faint line in victory. That will be a wide, will have to be bowled again. On the on side for a quick single. Power play done, 6 overs complete. Meghalaya are 29 for 2. They're going at a current run rate of 4.83, required 5.07. Techi Jinam coming in with her 4th and final over of her quota, and in this match that's played with power. A few bounces over to the boundary ropes. goes for 4 runs. And it's Monica who is doing the job for Meghalaya. That was played with such precision. Slapped along the ground, will find the fielder. 67 needed in 81, and when this lady on your screens, Monica, is on strike, and as much as so, Meghalaya will definitely believe this run chase will be pretty easy for them, and Arunachal Pradesh will be after Monica, some way or the other get rid of her. Just breezing past the outside edge. That was so close. Last ball of the over. Oh, that didn't have any bounce. Oh, it's given a no ball. It's a no ball. So a free hit to Meghalaya. Suruti should definitely go for this. It's a gift to Meghalaya. She should try and make something out of it. And yes, Suruti makes the most out of this free hit. She sends it away for a boundary. Very wonderfully done. Making the most out of it. That was struck with immense precision towards the deep backward gully region. The free hit being made the most out of. 7 done. Meghalaya 39 for 2. Needs 61 in 78. The young Poppy coming in for her second over. Oh, we just hope the batter hasn't hurt herself too much, because that was a pretty nasty blow that she suffered. She's on the ground. Oh boy, she's on the ground. I think she'll be needing some assistance. Let's take a look at exactly what happened here. It was straight onto the foot. It was a very nasty blow that she suffered, Monica. And these are not good signs, because Meghalaya will be wanting her to stay till the end. This wouldn't be the right time for her to suffer this very nasty blow. And this is till now the batting of Monica. Just take a look at that confidence, body language with which she's been scoring the big shots. It seems good news that Monica will be back and up on her feet. Yes, she's up on her feet. That's very good news. cleaned up, and Meghalaya have another breakthrough here. That was very good bowling. I beg your pardon. It's Arunachal who have another breakthrough here. We'll take a look at this. And guess what? It's the prized wicket of Monica, who was looking so dangerous. And Arunachal Pradesh finally have the big fish trapped. Monica will have to walk back. She was completely foxed by Dayum Poppy's delivery. Not a good sign for Meghalaya. She was looking in sublime touch, will now have to walk back. The new batter in is Jayashree Singh. And what an over this is turning out to be by Dayum Poppy. Very good fielding. That's a wide, and will it race away to the boundary ropes? It will. So wickets falling and so are the runs coming for Meghalaya. That's another gift to twice the occasion it has happened in this innings. A wide and 4 runs. So an extra delivery and 5 runs. Meghalaya should be making the most out of these opportunities. Last ball of the over. A good one to finish. 8 overs done. Meghalaya are 45 for 3. Tar Yen brought into the attack for the first time. .55 needed in 71 for Meghalaya. It shouldn't be much trouble for them, but they have to be careful because they've lost 3 wickets. You just see the pattern of this particular over. A dot, a single, a dot, a single, a dot. With the last delivery, we a single, but this is wonderful stuff by Tar. Last ball in the air. Yes, it will be a single. So, runs scored in binary digits in this over, in binary code. 9 overs done. Meghalaya are 48 for 3. 52 needed in 66. The batting scorecard for Arunachal Pradesh. Well, except for Nabam Yakar there and Enrani, none of the batters stood up. Again a change in bowling. It's Tarak Yal brought to bowl. Jayashree and Suruti. Suruti now has spent a considerable amount of time at the crease and she should be knowing the conditions very well. Bit of a misfield, but not much damage done. Will find the fielder. .50 runs are up on the board for Meghalaya in 9.2 overs. So they have completed 50% of their runs and they need another 50% of their runs to try and win this match. Straight to the fielder at cover. Last ball of the over, that was very much lofted a delivery. Finds the fielder. Just 2 coming off it. Halfway through, 10 overs done. Meghalaya are 51 for 3. The warm comparison of both the teams in the run chase. Well, Meghalaya are very well on course. Taryen coming in for her second over. See the coincidence, both Jayashree and Suruti have scored 6 runs respectively and both have faced 11 deliveries each. That's a pretty interesting coincidence. This was pulled away with power. It will race away. No, will find the fielder. That's very good field placement and even better fielding effort put into display. Shimmy lofted delivery through the fielders. It will now race away for 4 runs. It comes from Suruti, and these boundaries will only help them reach the target in a fast pace. This time on the onside. Oh, misfield! And oh, is it a boundary? We'll need the final confirmation on this. Is that a boundary or was it stopped at the boundary ropes? Yes, let's take a look at this replay. Yes, it is a boundary. Here's the final confirmation. So, 2 consecutive boundaries in the over, both coming from Suruthi. And it's a very good over, big one for Meghalaya. 9 coming off it already. Last ball of the over will finish with a dot, a good one for Meghalaya. 11 overs done, it's 60 for 3. 40 needed in 54. And Tarakyal with her second over. Oh, misfield, but there's protection. Oh, that's two big fields. An absolute gift. Take a look at the bright smile this time Jayashree wears. 2 fielders, both of them misfielding. And it's a boundary to Meghalaya. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And it eventually reaches to the boundary ropes. It seemed that this shot was destined to be a boundary, so no matter how many fielders came in, all would misfield to allow it to reach the boundary. Lofted delivery played straight back to the bowler. 12 overs done. Meghalaya are 66 for 3. Another good over for Meghalaya. 34 needed in 48. And a new bowler also brought into the attack. So Arunachal Pradesh have suddenly started experimenting a lot, bringing in new bowlers. But the question is, there's no harm in bringing in new bowlers on a consistent basis. But the question is it bearing the fruit for Arunachal Pradesh? Because after having lost those 3 wickets, Meghalaya have some way worked out a strategy. This is a partnership between Jayashree and Suruti that's working, because it seemed that Monica was opening and she was looking so dangerous after having got her prized wicket. It seemed that it would now be very difficult for Meghalaya, but after that, these two batters have ensured that this partnership, keeps blooming, keeps blossoming, which it is, of course, definitely. That's a no ball, a free hit. So another gift to Meghalaya, and they would again want to do something special with this one. This free hit, they do not want to miss out on a gifted opportunity like this. Step out in the air, and no, this time Meghalaya don't get to do anything special with a free hit. Last ball of the over, that was way too lofted. It's been sent away for 4 runs. We just have to wait for the confirmation on whether it's been given a no ball or not. No, it's completely legal as deemed. And 13 overs done. A great way to finish the over with a boundary. Meghalaya at 75 for 3, need another 25 and 42. slight step out will be played along the ground for just a single. In fact, a dot rather, it's a dot. Oh, it's been reviewed. And yes, it's been given. So Meghalaya 4 down. Arunachal Pradesh still believe they can make something out of this. And take a look at this view. This drone view of the cinematic Sikkim state behind this wonderful, wonderful ground. Oh, run out! Oh my God, that's a trouble! Direct hit! It was all happening. An absolute cinematic comedy of errors. Oh my. Beats the wicketkeeper, should be reduced to just a single. End of the 14th, Meghalaya are 77 for 4. 23 of 36, the equation now comes down to, it's all boiling down. Question asked, umpire says is clearly not interested. That's high up in the air, and does it travel? Yes! It goes the distance for 6 runs. So now even maximums coming up for Meghalaya as they are speeding up their journey to the target. That was so wonderfully struck by Suruthi. Just 17 needed now. This is turning out to be a rewarding over for them. Again, Flick this time finds the fielder at gully. Slapped hard along the ground. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely a hash of affairs by the fielders of Arunachal Pradesh. What could have been fielded well eventually ends up getting ricocheted by the fielder's legs and racing away to the boundary ropes for 4 runs. It was definitely to be stopped. We'll take a look at this replay. Slapped hard along the ground towards the long on region. And the fielder trying her best to stop it eventually has it ricocheting towards the boundary. So 10 runs coming off this over for Meghalaya. An absolutely rewarding over. They are very well on course to victory. Gently tapped a dot to finish. A rewarding over. 10 coming off it. 15 done. Meghalaya are 87 for 4. Just 13 needed now out of 30. Pulled away in the air, 1 bounce, few bounces will find the fielder. It did seem would travel away the distance, the rate at which now Meghalaya are scoring and scoring big. Slapped hard along the ground on the offside. It will race away for 4 runs by Suruthi. Take a look at that bright smile she's wearing now as she moves up to 34 of 27, the highest scorer for her side now, Suruthi. Just 8 away from victory, Meghalaya. Can Suruthi finish things off in this over? It's just 3 deliveries. And 8 means it's either a maximum or 2 back-to-back boundaries. Swept hard along. Oh, there's a fielder station. This is good fielding. Towards the backward short leg region. Lofted onto the pads along the ground. Better come back by Tarak Yal. That'll be a wide. Will have to be bowled again. Oh, gentle nudge. Misfield, it will race away for 4 runs. So the winning moment has more or less been sealed now for Meghalaya. Suruti can't stop smiling, and she should rightfully. Towards the fine third man region for a boundary. End of the 16th, Meghalaya are 98 for 4. Just 2 runs away now from victory. Wide, so now the scores are level and just the solitary winning moment awaits Meghalaya. Slap. Oh, just falling short of the bowler's hands. We just hope the bowler hasn't hurt herself too much. That was a hard blow on the wrist. Well, the winning moment is still awaited for Meghalaya, but the good thing is that the bowler isn't hurt a lot. A comprehensive victory by 6 wickets. A good one for Meghalaya, and Arunachal Pradesh have also played well to pull it up till this far, but congratulations to Meghalaya on a very good win here. The batting scorecard for Meghalaya, well, there's Suruti Kumar Rai, who stands out the top scorer, 36 not out of 32, 4 sixes and 1 maximum. And there's the bowling scorecard for Arunachal Pradesh. Well, it was 4 wickets that had fallen, but Navam Yarkar and Damum Yopi have 2 wickets apiece, while the remaining 2 were run-outs. ये কিছু ये নিতে হবে আমাকে নাকি ये যে তার নাকি নিতে হয় তা কিছু নিতে হবে এই যে
not out till the end. Wonderfully done, but it's the bowler who stood out, who made the difference. Can I please welcome Chianchi to please come forward for her 3-4. She's the player of the match, and I'll be requesting Mr. Amir Sarai to please hand over the player of the match award. Please keep the encouragement coming in. That was a wonderful bowling performance by Chianchi. Very well done, dear girl. And that will be all from the presentation. So I'll be requesting both the teams to please line up for your mandatory group photograph. And the next two teams, the skippers are requested. The toss is to commence at 11:50 a.m. sharp. The team captains are requested to please be at the crease. And we'll be starting off with the match at 12:20 p.m. sharp.